Hey guys, welcome back to Rob's Arcade. I'm your host, Rob French. I'm getting ready to head to work, but don't go anywhere because we got a very cool episode of Rob's Arcade coming up. So hang tight. Be right back.
Rob's Arcade, Rob's Arcade, where the games get played and the games get saved so they can be played on another day. Rob's Arcade.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning back into Rob's Arcade, where the games get played and the games get saved, and you're just a comic book page away from a sunny day, and where I also sometimes get a little more real and in depth with you guys. Starting a couple of months ago, back in March, I started doing these little like testimonials. I would just go for walks and do these little testimonials with you guys just to kind of get some stuff out and start, externalizing some things and keeping things inside way too long. My wife and I decided, when I say that, she decided, like in most marriages, my wife made the decision that we should take some time apart, which as time's been going on, looks like it's going to be more of a permanent thing than a temporary thing. And when she first made this announcement and told me this was what she wanted, it was really hard. It was really tough, and I had a hard time processing a lot of it. I still do, to be honest. A lot of our issues, and we have a lot of issues, there's not just like one or two things I think that kind of fizzled with our marriage. But one of those issues, and one of my issues that I've always dealt with, is my drinking, something that I've always had an issue with alcohol, and just hiding it, and trying to keep it from her, keep it from friends and family and stuff, and from you guys. And I decided to, get out, start taking a walk, try to figure out how to process this stuff, instead of trying to just jump into a bottle and try to find my answers there. I started going for little walks and see if I couldn't find some answers and some discovery while doing that. And it really helped. It really helped doing those, and it's been fun to kind of keep up with you guys. Sometimes, people might think I get a little personal. I've had some negative feedback with some of these, some positive feedback. But all in all, I started doing this. Well, when going through all the stuff that I've been going through and still going through, now, there are YouTube podcasts that I like to watch. Michael Rosenbaum's Inside of You is one of them. Even Steve-O. I love watching Steve-O on his podcast, and there's just some really cool stuff in there. And you realize a lot of times that even, like everybody goes through shit, and even like famous people, celebrities, idols, people you look up to go through shit as well. And so it was kind of nice being able to watch these and know that, hey man, there's somebody else out there, going through crazy situations, just as much, maybe more so than I am. Maybe their situations are even crazier than mine or even harder than mine. And so I started doing these videos because I don't have a huge audience, but one, I wanted to be honest with everybody. I wanted to be honest with my family, my friends, with you guys. I talk to you guys more than I talk to a lot of people I know, with between like the Monday shows, the midweek breakdowns, the New Game Fridays, just everything I do on these, these YouTube videos. I talk to you guys a lot about a lot of different stuff. And I didn't want to hide who I was from you guys anymore either. So that was why I decided to start doing these videos. As naked and as exposed as it makes me, that's why I do this. And then also for the hopes that, people watching this, like I said, the small audience that I do have, it might help somebody out there as well. And today I didn't even really want to do one of these. Like I've been trying to, I think today's big thing is routine. I think that's what we're going to kind of talk about today, is just routine, because it's been tough getting back into a routine. Like I said, a couple months ago, my wife and I decided to go separate ways, so I moved back home to the RVA, and it's just been rough, man. It's been pretty hard. Just figuring out living situation. My father's health isn't so great right now. I've been trying to help out with him a lot, and just seeing that on a daily basis, it's just been really tough on its own, just coupled with so many other things. I got the virus, I got Corona, a couple weeks ago. And it's just been one thing, I feel like, after another. And so I didn't even want to do one of these videos today, but it's like I got to get back into some kind of routine, and they really do help. Like just even going for a walk for a few minutes a day, just getting outside, just kind of thinking about stuff, kind of tuning everything else out, really does help a lot if you're going through any kind of stressful situations, or if you're trying to give up drinking or drugs or something yourself. Whenever you get those urges, sometimes it's best just to get up off the couch and get your ass out and get outside, and just kind of get away from everything for a moment. Like I said, I've been trying to get back into a routine. I've been getting a couple of workouts in. I worked out yesterday. Might try to squeeze another one in this afternoon. It's been about a few workouts in the last week, so that's not too bad. But yeah, trying to get more into a routine on doing these little videos and just getting out and just taking walks. Even if I'm not recording everything and recording every second and every minute of everything, just trying to get out, get a little more. Exercise for one, because that's always good too. Just getting out walking, get some exercise, and then two, just just to try to clear my head a wee bit. So, but I almost didn't even want to get out today, man. It's just been, like I said, it's just been tough trying to get back into the swing of things. My sleep's been kind of weird. Like I said, trying to keep an eye on my dad, helping him, make sure he's okay when he gets up, goes to the bathroom at night, and I'm just never really quite asleep. I'm always kind of like a hound dog with that one ear up, just kind of listening, for that little bump in the night. And everything's just a little bizarre. Everything's a little upside down and twisted. I'm back to work, which is good. I've been testing negative for over a week now. So I'm back to work, and that's been great. That's always been, something that just really helps take my mind off of things. And it's, when I first went back, I don't know how much I talked about this, but I was kind of wondering if I would be nervous, your first day back to school, even if it's the same school you've been to for the last, 2 years or whatever, that first day back after the summer, it's always a little nerve-wracking, a little jittery, you get little butterflies in your stomach the night before, and then, you're not quite sure, I guess, what that first day is going to be like. But ever since I've been back to work, it's just been, the simplest thing and the best thing ever. Just, I guess, the only responsibility is what's in front of the tasks that are in front of me at that moment. There's nothing else going on, and it's kind of a luxury to be able to tune out, what's going on in my life for a few hours, get to work, and like I said, just kind of focus on that, that table in front of me for a little while, and not have to worry about really anything else. And it's been kind of a relief. It's been nice. It's been really, really nice. And we're getting back tonight, getting back pretty much into full swing. Oh, I got my car back. I guess, yeah, we should talk about that a little bit, since I'm back to work, full swing. So hopefully that'll help me. It's weird. It's a rough, tug of war kind of a game where I'm not really sure, like, do I stay with my mom and dad because my dad needs me more right now at this point, where, you know, it's, you know, not the most ideal situation, but like I said, my dad really needs me, and so it's, you know, now that I'm back to work, the next step is just, you know, getting my car straight and getting my own place. But I'm kind of torn back and forth, like, do I really jump into getting my own place right away? Like, I really don't want to stay there any longer than I have to, but I don't know. You know, I really want my own spot. I kind of need my own spot. I think that's part of, like, this routine that I was talking about. You know, it's like you can't really find your groove when you don't even really have your own room. You know, when you're just kind of sleeping on the couch, listening for your dad at night, make sure he gets to the bathroom okay. You don't really have like a room or anywhere you can sit down and write and just kind of do your own thing. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, let's talk about the car for a second, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so where was? Oh yeah, so the car is drivable. Took it to Weaver Transmission. I like this shopping cart in the background there. I took it to Weaver Transmission, which, if anybody has any problems in the Richmond area, go see Weaver Transmission. Okay, they're really great. But there was more damage to the inside of my car than I originally thought. It didn't look like it was that bad. But they just weren't able to really fix a whole lot. They were able to, like, basically bypass a cooler for the transmission, so it's drivable. The nice lady recommended I not drive it on really hot days, which today's really nice. It's really cool. It's a really beautiful day. So it shouldn't be too bad. I'm only like 10 minutes from work. That's the only place I've been really driving it recently. So, you know, all in all, it's not too bad, but I'm just gonna have to wait until the beginning of the month when I take it into the body shop. My insurance company helped set up a little appointment for me with my claim and everything. So just got to wait till the beginning of June before I can really get that kind of situated. Hopefully, the old girl will hold out until then. So far, hasn't given me any issues since I got it back last week. But yeah, it's just like, you know, one more thing, you know, just got to get the car back, get the apartment kind of situated, and just, like I said, try to find that, you know, that balance and that routine back in my life, and that's somewhat of some normality, because it hasn't been very normal. Well, I guess starting like 2 months ago, everything's been kind of like topsy-turvy and twisted upside down. But even over the last few weeks, just nothing's really seemed normal or what I thought it might be, whether it's a situation or somebody letting me down, or, you know, even me letting myself down, or whatever it is. It's just been freaking weird, man. So yeah, I don't know, I want to get back into some kind of routine, but while I'm with my mom and dad, you know, I need to try to get that routine. So I need to start getting these walks in, even if I don't feel like it. Need to, you know, get those workouts in, even if I don't really feel like it. And I don't know, maybe getting the routine of cutting the grass over there and doing some yard work. That might be a good routine to get into. You know, get up in the morning, sweep a little bit, rake a little bit, maybe something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it's just been hard. Like I said, I didn't want to get up and do this video today, but I was like, no, I got to. It's helped in the past. It'll help now. And you know, that's kind of what this is all about. Like, you know, helping me, helping you, just kind of helping in general. So, and if you know somebody, man, going through something, you know, similar, like, you know, share this. You never know, might help them a little bit. Like, you know, like I said, to realize, like, man, yeah, you know, everybody go through something, you know. at one point, some point in time or another, everybody goes through something, some kind of loss, some kind of hurdle to overcome. Sometimes it's 3 or 4. Sometimes you get like dealt a pretty crappy hand all in one afternoon. You just got to kind of deal with it. But it's what it is sometimes. What can you do? I think that's, like I talked about a lot about like cliches since I've been, dealing with all this, trying to get sober and just, dealing with, like I said, the separation from my wife. There's like so many cliches and so many phrases that I've heard, like either in movies or TV, and it's just like whenever you think of divorce, it's kind of like it's a cliche of this or a cliche of that, but that's kind of what you think of, just because you're used to that from like a sitcom or TV or a movie or whatever. But yeah, it's just oh gosh, where was I going with that? Getting my butt up, getting out, the routine. Oh, and I started talking about cliches and I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, I guess I can go back and just watch this video real quick. Okay, yeah, so we were talking about cliches and the whole, like, I guess it was the cliche in that phrase that life isn't fair or, what is it? Life isn't easy. All of that, and it's like, God, it's so true, such a cliche, but it is what it is. That's where I was going with that. I knew I was going somewhere. I knew I wasn't crazy. The bird flew by. I got distracted, I guess. Oh, wait, there we go. All right, guys. Well, I guess that is it for this episode of Rob's Arcade. Just kind of hanging out, listening to me talk about my life, kind of catching up with you guys. But I'm here at work. My car made another trip to work, so that's awesome. But yeah, let me know what's going on with you guys. If you guys have had a good day, if you guys have had a good Monday, let me know what your routines are. If you guys have any routines, am I gonna be able to do this? Let me see. Can I slip my bag through here? And then we'll do like this. This is gonna be tricky trying to do this with the headphones. I don't know. Can it be done? Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da. Yeah, let me know what your routine is, guys. Is it work? Is it school? Do you have one? Do you think you need one? Do you have like a bedtime, like I said, bedtime or anything like that? Like, that's what I need. I need like a set bedtime, a set routine, a little more discipline in my life. Whoa, oh, hey, there we are. Anyway, guys, but yeah, comment down below. Let me know. Shoot me a little thumbs up for some support, because we all know if anyone needs it. Oh, I need my work shirt. I keep forgetting my work shirt. We all know if anyone needs it, I do. Please share this video, guys. Let's get more people in here at Rob's Arcade. Like I said, you never know. Somebody could be going through something. It could help them out. And, it'd mean a lot to me. And then, of course, if you guys aren't subscribers, if, this is your first time here hanging out, please hit that subscribe button. We got all kinds of cool stuff, like, of course, these little testimonials. We've got, almost just fell on a little rock there. But yeah, we got like video testimonials. We've got midweek breakdowns where I grab some new comic books. We've got New Game Fridays. We got all kinds of cool stuff in here. So if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. That would mean a lot to me too. And remember, guys, never goodbye, simply to be continued. And until next time, don't spend that quarter anywhere else. Thank you so much. Take care of each other. Hang tight, hang loose, all that jazz, whatever. See you around. What other cliche goodbyes are there?